Hello, I'm Jonathan Kirsch with the latest Lakewood news and events. The April 25th City Council meeting began by declaring the month of May as Older Americans Month, which is an opportunity for the community to encourage and promote civic engagement for older adults to discover new interests, pursue dreams, nurture wellness, and maintain social involvement. Council also declared April 29th a Day Without Hate. Initiated by Jeffco Public School teachers and students, the day celebrates our commitment to work toward nonviolent solutions to any conflict in our schools and community. In other council news, City Manager Kathy Hodgson announced the winners of the 2016 Sustainability Awards. Green Mountain area homeschoolers received the Defender of the Planet Award for addressing habitat awareness and action throughout the community by pulling invasive weeds, planting thousands of wildflower seeds, and building nest boxes.
I think receiving this award will maybe inspire other groups or other kids to become more, take more initiative in their own community. It's a really great opportunity to win this award, so I hope it inspires others.
Other recipients of the Defender of the Planet Award included student leaders at South Lakewood Elementary School who took a holistic approach to sustainability by developing an outreach plan that covered renewable energy, water conservation, and waste diversion. Rachel Griffin received the Bruce Peoples Eco Employee Award. She was one of the founding members of the Employees Committee for a Sustainable Lakewood and instrumental to the development of the Sustainability Awards as a way to recognize innovations by the local business community. Her understanding of the critical connection between sustainability and economic development helped frame the community's vision for a sustainable economy in Lakewood's first sustainability plan.
It was critical for the city to recognize the connection between economic development and sustainability. Like Benjamin Franklin said, a penny saved is a penny earned, I always thought. So the more we saved in green initiatives, the more money we were able to save for the taxpayers, and we could redirect to programming.
Recipients of the Community Sustainability Awards included the Southern Gables Sustainable Neighborhood Group, who teamed up with other community partners to host a leaf compost collection event that prevents more than 4.7 tons of neighborhood yard waste from going to the landfill. Micro Farm's yard composting program uses bio-intensive, chemical-free gardening practices to produce food in underutilized backyards and sold in shares to local residents. And Jovial Concepts that helps Lakewood volunteers transform their neighbors' yards into productive, organic gardens to feed themselves and others in need.
I think it's going to mean for our community that their hard work is being acknowledged. I think it's showing companies and our neighbors that these things are valuable and worth investing in and putting the time into. I think we can see some really great shifts in our economy and the quality of our community and the beauty of our community by working together and having a focus on sustainability.
Other recipients included Lindsay Rankin, a mother of two and avid recycler, who launched the TerraCycle school recycling program at Hutchinson Elementary School, keeping more than 50 pounds of writing utensils, 2,500 ink and toner cartridges, more than 544 baby food pouches, and other hard-to-recycle items out of the landfill. The Action Center's Food Rescue Program was another recipient of the award. The program collects leftover, high-quality food items from community grocers and restaurants and provides them to individuals and families in need. The program provides fresh food to families while helping address our nation's food waste issue. In other council news, council approved an updated intergovernmental agreement with the town of Morrison regarding the Rooney Valley and an agreement to use credits to bury electrical lines along West 1st Avenue between Teller and Harlan Streets. Council also approved rezoning several properties in the 5500 and 5600 block of West 10th and West 11th Avenues. A public hearing date of May 9th was set for the following items: establishing a noxious weed board, a rezoning request for 1650 Kipling Street, and increasing the number of Preservation Commission members to 7. To watch the April 25th City Council meeting or previous council meetings online, visit lakewood.org/council videos. Lakewood will test its outdoor siren system between 11 and 11:30 a.m. on May 11th to ensure that all 26 sirens are functioning correctly. The test will begin with one long siren wail, followed by a voice test message and a concluding long siren wail. The test will be canceled if weather conditions that day threaten to produce tornado watches or warnings. Watch this video about what to do when the outdoor sirens sound. Every spring, the City of Lakewood tests the outdoor warning siren system. Warning sirens will be used in the event of a disaster or large-scale emergency. If the city ever experiences a large-scale emergency, such as a dam failure, tornado, or hazardous material spill, you will hear the civil defense warning tones followed by verbal instructions over the outdoor warning siren system. If you hear the sirens, tune your radio to KOA 850 AM and listen for more information. Do not call the police or fire departments unless you have a personal emergency. Read about what to do when you hear a siren during various situations at lakewood.org/sirens and learn about emergency preparedness at lakewood.org/emergency prep. Don't miss this year's Perennial plant sale for a great selection of flowers, shrubs, and grasses. It's perennial because of the types of plants available, and it's a longtime Lakewood event. Come on out to the City Greenhouse at 9556 West Yale Avenue on May 7th from 8 to 11 a.m. Only cash or checks will be accepted. For a list of plants, visit lakewood.org/horticulture. Residents will have the opportunity to recycle green, organic yard waste during Lakewood's free yard waste cleanup events from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, May 7th and 14th in the parking lot of the Jeffco Public Schools building at 809 Quail Street. All material collected will be composted, so only green organic waste will be accepted, such as tree branches, yard clippings, leaves, and shrub prunings. Logs smaller than 24 inches long and 6 inches in diameter will be accepted. Items not accepted include plastic, sod, dirt, trash, treated wood, and construction materials such as plywood, brick, concrete, pavers, edging, and fencing. Proof of Lakewood residency is required, but there is no cost to drop off acceptable items. No businesses or private contractors allowed. For more information, please visit lakewood.org/cleanup or call 303-987-7193. Residents recently got the chance to experience Bear Creek Lake Park under the stars. The park's full moon hike allows you to spend the evening with a park naturalist and walk along the many trails and green spaces.
You get to meet a lot of fun people on these hikes, get to share knowledge, get to see the moon. Where can you go and hike at night, other than in Colorado and see such great sights like this? So it's just, it's a lot of fun.
The hikes are for the whole family and average between a mile and a mile and a half. The next full moon hike will be at 7:30 p.m. on May 21st. For more information, you can visit lakewood.org/BCLP events. The Lakewood Police Department is looking for volunteers to assist with the upcoming Colfax Marathon on May 15th. About 100 volunteers are needed from 6:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. to assist with monitoring traffic at intersections along the marathon route. If you do volunteer, you'll be able to receive a t-shirt. For more information, please call 303-987-7105 or email lpdvolunteercoordinator@lakewoodco.org. Nature lovers got their hands dirty cleaning up hiking trails and planting trees and flowers during Bear Creek Lake Park's annual Earth Day volunteer event. Take a look at some of our volunteers in action.
We're doing our Earth Day cleanup projects today in the regional City of Lakewood's Bear Creek Lake Park. So today we've got about 83 volunteers out planting, we're painting, we're restoring the trails that were washed out by the floods of 2015. Oh, come on down and volunteer with us. We have fun every place.
If you'd like to check out some more volunteer opportunities, go to lakewood.org/volunteer. Lakewood and the town of Morrison want your thoughts on the future of Rooney Valley, which is the area between C-470 on the west, Bear Creek Boulevard on the east, West Alameda Avenue on the north, and Morrison Road on the south. An update of the master plan for the valley is in the works, and residents are invited to take an online survey and participate in the community workshop. The survey is available at facebook.com/Plan Rooney Valley. The community meeting is 6 p.m. on May 24th in the Fireside Chapel at Red Rocks Baptist Church at 14711 West Morrison Road. One of the biggest fears for pet owners is having their animal run off and get lost. So licensing a dog or a cat is the best thing that you can do to make sure that that animal gets back to you. Joining me now is Jessie Burns from Foothills Animal Shelter.
Hi,
thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
We're going to be talking about licensing your animal, but first, tell me about this cute dog that you have here.
Yeah, this is Esther, and she is a 6-year-old terrier mix. and she is the epitome of a love bug. All she wants to do is curl up beside you, sit in your lap, hang out. She likes going for walks and playing with tennis balls and things like that too, but she is just an absolute love bug.
Before we started taping, she was just all in your lap and all of you just wanted to be close to you.
So. She loves to cuddle.
Yeah. Talking about licensing, Foothill Animal Shelter is basically the administrator of the licensing in Jefferson County. You're basically trying to reunite pets with their owners, right?
Yeah, in 2015 we saw over 9,500 animals come through our doors, and of those 9,500, over 4,000 of them were lost pets. Now 1,600 of them ended up getting home because they had some sort of identification like a pet license. So we really encourage it because it really does help your animal get home.
So besides reuniting them with owners, what's the other benefits of licensing a pet?
There's a lot of benefits of licensing. One of them is if an animal control officer finds your animal out on the street, they can look up your contact information, and oftentimes they can bring your pet directly home. So it avoids your animal ever even having to come to the shelter, which is great. And along those lines, if a Good Samaritan finds your animal, they can look up your contact information online and contact you immediately. So it helps your animal get home quicker. And then lastly, one of the great benefits is all of the fees that are collected from licensing benefit Foothills Animal Shelter. So all of those fees, we use them to help all of the 9,500 animals that we see every year.
And it's the law, so you avoid getting a fine.
Exactly. As a responsible pet owner, you avoid getting a fine. It is required for all dogs living in Jefferson County that are 4 months or older, and the only requirement in order to get a license is to have a current rabies vaccine, and that just keeps our community safe. Rabies is starting to come to Colorado, so it helps just keep our animals and our people safe.
Dogs are required, but cats aren't required, right?
Right, that's correct, yeah. Cats, we still highly encourage it because it can help them get home just like it can a dog, but it's not required.
And it's pretty easy to get your pet licensed, right?
It is, yeah. It's a $20 annual fee, and you can license online, by mail, or in person at Foothills Animal Shelter or one of our 50 licensing sites in the community.
Okay, great information. Thanks for joining us, Jesse, and thanks for bringing along Esther.
Yes, thanks for having us.
If you want more information, log on to foothillsanimalshelter.org/license. Lakewood Heritage, Culture, and the Arts is excited to announce the artist lineup for the 2016 Sounds Exciting Summer Concert Series at the Bonfils Stanton Foundation Amphitheater. This year's lineup includes local favorites Hazel Miller Band and Funkafino, as well as new series artists Rapid Grass Quintet and Ryan Criss and the Rough Cuts. In addition to enjoying world-class music and spectacular sunsets, concertgoers will enjoy a new array of food trucks and the addition of the Beer Garden, presented by Foothills Credit Union, featuring rotating Lakewood brewed beers as well as lawn games and a festive seating area. Concerts begin at 6:30 p.m. with gates opening at 6 p.m. There's plenty of free parking available and picnicking is allowed. Additional food and beverage options include wine for purchase provided by the South Jeffco Rotary Club and desserts in the museum's White Way Grill. For a full list of artists and to purchase your season tickets for just $30, visit lakewood.org/summer concerts. You can also purchase your tickets at the Lakewood Cultural Center box office at 470 South Allison Parkway, the Lakewood Heritage Center Visitor Center at 801 South Yarrow Street, or by calling 303-987-7845. Celebrate Armed Forces Day with New Directions Veterans Choir, an award-winning a cappella group that sings rousing renditions of doo-wop, soul, traditional gospel, and popular music at 2 p.m. on Sunday, May 22nd at the Lakewood Cultural Center. The choir consists of men and women who proudly served in the United States military and then became homeless. You can purchase tickets by calling 303-987-7845, visiting lakewood.org/tickets, or stopping by the Lakewood Cultural Center box office at 470 South Allison Parkway. Senior, student, child, and group discounts are available. That's it for this edition of City Scene. Stay up to date on the latest Lakewood news and events at lakewood.org. I'm Jonathan Kirsch. Thanks for watching.